Hello world! So, a bit of a different video today, just because I've been watching a lot of Pokemon YouTubers recently, and I haven't really seen anybody talk about these lovely beauties I have up here. So, what they are, I mean I'll get to it, but what they are is recently Pokemon, or the Pokemon Center, has decided to sell these internationally, as far as I'm concerned, or at least America. What they are these things called sitting cuties, and I guess they've been in Japan for a while now, and they did really well, so they decided to bring them to, everywhere. And so what they are the original 151 Pokemon, but they're plushies. So they made tiny plushies of all 151 original Pokemon. Right now, only 144 are available, so I don't know if that's going to change in the future, or if they're just going to keep some exclusive to the Pokemon Center Japan, because as far as I know, that was the only place up until maybe a couple weeks ago that you could get them. But now they're here, so I figured since they just arrived today, I would just show them off because nobody's really talking about them. So I just figured, why not? I've done Pokemon videos in the past. I've been watching a lot of Pokemon YouTubers, and nobody's really talked about them. I've seen people mention them years ago when they were visiting like a Pokemon Center in Japan, but that's about it. That's my dog. Ignore her. Anyways, so I ordered 5, but only 4 arrived, and one of them was for my girlfriend, so you won't see that one. It was oddish, so there you go. But I have these other 3, and you probably can already guess what they are, but I'm going to unbag them, and we shall see. So we're going to start with this one, which is the one I'm most excited about. It's freaking Crabby. If you've seen any of my videos, you know that Kingler is one of my favorite Pokemon, so I wanted to get Crabby. A little cute Crabby. Also, I cosplay with a lot of my little Pokemon plush, so that kind of informed which ones I got. I got the ones that were closer to life size, just so for cosplay purposes. But yeah, you got a little Pokemon Center seal there, and that's about it. It's really simple. When they arrived, they came in 2 separate boxes, which was odd to me. So I'm still hoping that I get the other one I ordered, but I am not hopeful. So, leave this to the doggos. And there's Crabby. So the gimmick of these things is that they're all supposed to be able to, like, sit. So I was curious to see how Crabby would work. I think it feels like he's got little armature wires in him. Definitely feels that way. So, let's see what we can do with Crabby. Here's his little cute tag he's got going on. I will probably remove that. But he's cute! He's a cute little Crabby! Oh, look at that! He kind of does sit. I mean, I guess it's Crabby, so he's like, gonna lay down, but that's him. I'll get a nice shot later of them all, like, presumably sitting. So for now, we'll just set Crabby aside. So that's number 1. Number 2, I debated. It was between this one and I guess Voltorb. I remember picking Voltorb and buying Voltorb, but I guess not. So it's Pidgey. I wanted to get a bird Pokemon for like a while now because I have this idea for cosplay like in my head. I'm not a bird keeper, but it's like the same packaging. For like a long time now. So I've been meaning to get some sort of bird Pokemon. And so Pidgey looked kind of cute. So I decided to go with little Pidgey. So it's just a little Pidgey. Nothing too special about Pidgey. I really like the material they chose for his hair and stuff. Oh god, that was my remote. And that was also my dog's. What's kind of cute about these, or I guess cool, when I found out about these, I found out about them on Facebook from a Facebook friend who posted them. And somebody's like, why are we getting plushes that are like the same quality as made in the 90s? And on the one hand, I kind of feel like that is... I don't think that's actually true at all. If you've owned any of the old 90s like plush Pokemon, they're similar, but they are like, they're nice. But also like they're only $10 like a piece, so you're not exactly paying for like premium fucking plush material here. So he's got like all of them, as far as I know, have like, he's got like a little beanbag bottom, so he can like sit like a little tiny burb. But yeah, they feel super nice. I think they're all about made of like the same material, but Pidgey's nice. I like him. So yeah, they're kind of 90s material-esque, but I would say they're not nearly as cheap. As somebody who owns a fuck ton of plushes, like kind of coincidentally, they feel like fine. They feel on par with just about any other like Pokemon plush you're gonna see. They actually kind of feel a little bit nicer, or maybe that's just the illusion since they're like from Pokemon Center. But they feel nicer than the ones that you would like get at Target. Like nothing feels like it's gonna just fall apart from necessarily like sitting around. But I don't know. And the last one I got is Whidle. Now I also ordered Caterpie, but he's the one who is MIA currently, and he's the one making me nervous. So when I got them, as I mentioned before, they actually came in separate like packaging. So Oddish and Crabby and Pidgey all came together, but Whidle came shortly after in his own box. So I don't know if my Caterpie is either lost or if he wasn't actually in stock, so they didn't send him, because I know I've ordered stuff from, say, like, I ordered stuff from the Disney store before, and I didn't get everything I ordered. I ended up only getting one package, and they sent out 3, and the other 2 went to one of my old addresses that I hadn't lived at in like 5 fucking years. So now I'm paranoid and kind of thinking like, oh shit, they sent my Caterpie somewhere he shouldn't be or something. So I don't know. So until Caterpie, we have Whidle. But I always wanted a Caterpie plush. I don't know why. I guess just because I like Caterpie and I thought it'd be hilarious. I didn't actually own a ton of these like plushies when I was younger. I owned like a handful. Me and my brother both owned like a handful. My brother owned like a Poliwhirl and like a Snorlax, and I had a Ledyba and like a Pikachu. So here's Whidle. So I'm curious to see on how Whidle works. He's like made of the same material, like I don't know what kind of fucking, you know, for somebody who cosplays, I don't know shit about fabric. But what is this? Like it's like a you know what? It's really soft. It's like that oh fuck, what's it called? I don't know. But it feels kind of like baby powder. That kind of material, like that baby powdery fabric. That's really nice. So there's Whidle. He's cute. Oh, Whidle. I don't know how he's gonna sit. I'm kind of curious, and if he does, I mean, no, not particularly how you would want him to. You would want him to be like that, but he's like that. He has no like armature wire or anything in him. He's got beans right here, and only this, in these 3 sections of, I don't know, my fucking bug anatomy, thorax section, so it's only these. And he just sits like that, so. Alright, I'm gonna switch views for you quick so you can see them all lined up and see how they look together. Oh my god, he's just having a rough go at it. So these are all 3 of them lined up. If I drop the camera you could see it, but this is basically how I'm seeing it. And they look pretty good. For example, I have Snivy over there. Now Snivy sits pretty good, but only because I put a magnet at the bottom of Snivy. So I guess we could do a size comparison with Snivy. Snivy's kind of from that same like, I guess height-wise, I think Snivy's a full 8 inches tall. So there's Snivy compared to all of them. I'll move this guy out of the way so you can see, because Pidgey's the closest in height. And all of these range in heights if you couldn't guess. So some of them are as little as like, I think Voltorb was like 4 inches tall to match kind of like the Pokeballs you see on the markets. And then some of them are as tall as like 8 inches. So I think Pidgey here is about 6. And I think Snivy is like a full 8. And I think Whidle, how they measured him, oops, yeah, so Whidle's like 8 too. But They all measure them kind of in a weird thing. It's not particularly height, as you can tell, because Whidle's done. Whidle's 8 inches. And then Crabby here, I think, is 8 inches as well. I'm not 100% sure. So anyways, those are the sitting cuties. I really like them. There's a couple more that I want to get. If you'd like to see more oh, they're in love. So if you'd like to see more videos like this, feel free to like or comment or whatever. I know I kind of just do anything on this channel. So until I start finding a thing that everybody likes to see me do, you're just gonna keep getting whatever the fuck I want to do. But if you have anything in particular you'd like to see, just leave a little comment down in the doobly-doop, and I'll, you know, try and do that. Whatever it may be. Backflips. Front flips. Neither of those two things.